What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the house. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good. You? Oh! What are those? What are those?
It's Apple.
Nice.
Yeah, Apple a day. Keeps
It matches
doctor
the
away.
red of the apple matches your Raptor championship shirt.
2019, never forget.
We're
But
back in the playoffs.
guys, if you are new here, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. That's also red. And go talk to your neighbor across the street that maybe you haven't talked to in a few years. And maybe if they don't even come outside, ring the doorbell and tell them when they come to the door, say, hey, guys, I just became a superstar, and then run away.
I don't know what's going on. I don't see that on my end right now.
I see it.
You see it? Okay, we'll keep going.
I think it'll be good. But guys, if you don't see it, just subscribe anyways.
Yeah.
And trust me, it's there. All right.
Okay.
Also, if you want to join us on Twitter, we are talking there every single day, all the time. TikTok and Instagram we use for giveaways whenever we can do transfers again. And if you want to follow us on Veve app, we got Fastos 6909 up for 9.9 million, and that's our logo, and that is our barcode. You can't send things to us because transfers are closed, but that's our name, Superstar Money, no underscores for the Veve app. Now, we also have a really cool partner with Pairology. Can you see that one, Rob?
No, I don't see any of them on my end right now.
Anyways, okay, so we have the Pairology website, and this is our club here, Superstar Money. So if you go to join our club, there's a bunch of giveaways that Pairology does through his website. So this one is April 3rd week giveaway, and the way you're going to be able to win on this one is you have to make an account and you have to upgrade it to at least a level 3, okay? So, or rank 3. So for example, I'll go into this Moon Knight prediction from Ken Penguin to show you his profile. He is rank number 4. So that means that he would be eligible to enter into the giveaway, which will be, I'm going to put a topic up right now. Actually, let's do it live while Rob can't see it.
I can't see it.
Topic, and we're going to call it.
There we go. Now it finally came in. Now it came in.
Pairology giveaway number 3, and this is for a Captain America UR. So all you got to do is rank up to level 3 and post your favorite part, Canadian spelling, part of the Pairology website in this thread to enter. You need to have a completed profile. That's one of the requirements. You can't just be an egg like on Twitter. And basically come in, and we're going to do a wheel of names. I didn't put it up yesterday, so some of you guys got pranked, but it's up here now. So go check it out and reply to that post after you become a rank 3. The ways to do that: you can play games, start a blog, start topics in the Superstar forum, join the group, go chat on the Superstar chat. My buddy Zap is there all the time. He knows about the Superstar chat. And it's just a fun time. So guys, Pairology World, it's community.pairology.world, and you have a chance to win a Captain America Ultra Rare. So it's animated. Really, really cool opportunity, guys. That being said, let us talk about another great opportunity that might be slept on. Rob, I'll let you get into it to start it off.
So there was a lot. I mean, I've wondered this for a long time. I would see auctions constantly going up on the app, and you would usually see them not really doing too well, a lot of zero bids. But I started studying them and saying, okay, why are these ever going to be useful? So I think we want to just give you a huge rundown on like when you can most effectively use auctions to get the most return for your collectible. Because there are times where actually I would argue an auction is better than a straight buy now price. So just to bring you back in time, I'm going to pull up my screen here. They did an app on auctions a long time. Now it's January, I think. They did it.
They did an update. Update on January 20th. So this is the same time they did that update that had listings drop off after 30 days, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
But really important stuff here.
Right. And because before that, it was like a 3-day auction, which was like so long. A lot of opportunity for people to get eyes on it. But just to make it, I guess, more widespread and useful for a lot of people, especially if their mint numbers maybe aren't the best, they changed it to 24 hours. And they said that we believe that this will better meet the needs of our users based on data and community feedback. So the only times that I think auctions really can be effectively used is when you have an elite numbered collectible. So you need to have a collectible that is, you know, maybe double digit even, maybe some of the triple digits, where you're listing it. You go to the app, you list from low edition down. You see a whole bunch of different prices for mint numbers around your range, and then you list it for that price, and you think you have it in the right spot. It should sell eventually, and it never sells, and it doesn't sell. But you're like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm in the same range as everyone else, because it's not selling, because even though, yeah, it's an open market in a sense, the buyers aren't there to pay that price. So there are people who want to get the full return for what it really is worth. And that's where an auction can be useful. So for
if you're not, this is basically for sellers. If you're going to be buying, there's also opportunities out there for people who have been doing auctions when they could do floor buying or floor sales. Sometimes people don't bid on them, like they're not premium listed numbers or whatever. So great example by Rob here with the low mint numbers. I want Rob to maybe come up with a character or a collectible that he could do an example with now. So what do you think?
I think we're going with Woody. We're going with Woody. So
I figured, yeah.
I know I've talked a lot about Woody in the last previous videos, but this is a true story. So we have Woody, number 41 Woody. Okay, this is the first time it really hit me on the best use of the auction to get your return. So if you own a number 41 anything, especially an elite Woody, which is already on the top end of like top collectibles on the app, you can go and list any price you want on the. You can go and say, okay, number 41, 9 million, whatever you want, but it won't sell.
Make it 9 million. Yeah, it doesn't make it worth 9 million. Fastos, different story. But
yeah. Fastos worth 9 million.
Yeah.
But it wasn't selling. So what the person did was they did it as an auction. They listed it for a $200, okay, a $200 auction. It brought in all these eyes. And, you know, I saw it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to come in with a $1,000 bid, let's say, to see if I can win it. And in the very last seconds, it ended up being 3.4 thousand. So the person just wanted to liquidate. They had the number 41 Woody. For whatever reason, they wanted to liquidate. They can go and play with the floor, not with the buy now, but it sits there and they don't know how low they have to go before it finally sells. So he says, you know what? Let's put it as an auction. Let the open market compete for it. And sure enough, the seller, they got what they wanted. They sold their number 41 Woody, and they got what is probably the true price for that right now.
Yeah.
Which was 3.3. If they didn't use an auction, who knows what would have happened? Maybe he wouldn't have got the same eyes on it that he would have normally got with an auction. Maybe if you just went and listed, and you're in this situation right now, right? Aren't you, with the number 70?
Yeah.
Grandpa.
I got Grandpa listed for 2.1K. It's very, very undercut above it. Like I really want, I guess I'll tell you guys, I really want like 1,000 gems for it. And I think I can get that. I think that the guys around it are like 900, 950, but 70 is clean. 70 is like a clean 10 every 10th, you know, like those are important numbers to people. And I actually think after this video, I'm going to go list them up for an auction for 1,000 gems, see what happens. Might not be the top end yet, but if it doesn't go, maybe we try it again. But I think these low mints, this is maybe the best opportunity for low mint sales, because like Rob said, it gets a little bit more attention. Maybe people don't use auctions as often. Like I was telling Rob, I don't really use the auction how it should be. I don't really go and check on the auctions, but Rob made a good point. It's that the people who are very interested in these low mints, who are really willing to spend the money, they're doing the research. They're all over it. They know what's up for auction. They know what's going for the buy now. I might have even missed my window, to be honest, with the auction, because I think that the closer to drop day you do it, the more of those eyeballs you're going to get. So we'll see what happens. But if you want to see an auction take place, maybe right after this video, I'll go list up Grandpa number 7 for 1,000 gems, and we'll see what happens. Maybe we find out that the true floor is actually below 1,000, and he doesn't sell, but we'll see.
Right. So you brought up a great point. So again, if you have a 3 mint, especially if you have a 2-digit mint, that's a great time to use an auction to liquidate if you want to get out and get your money. You might I have some low mints. For all you know, you have a 188 Woody, and you just want to get your money out. Well, you can go on the floor and you have to just keep undercutting, probably to a point that it's going to be lower than if you just put it up for an auction and get that return realized. And you brought up another good point of when to list it. You're saying, I might have missed the boat. Well, probably the best time to list it is when you're going to get the most amount of eyes. So when are you going to get the most amount of eyes? Well, one way to
When
do
the
it
hype, yeah.
is doing hype for sure. So maybe 3 days after a drop when you really have the dust settling and people are looking. Another time is to plan your auction so that it's going to end, because the most money that you get on your auction is going to happen right in the last seconds when they all come in last second and bid. Like that, you probably want it to happen during the busiest times on Veve, which are going to be American times. So you're going to want, like, we know most users on the app are US based. So you probably want your auction to end in the evening on a weekday during Eastern to Pacific time, right?
Yeah.
Another time you want to avoid is drops, because let's say you set up your auction and it's going to end at like 11 a.m. Eastern.
You won't even be able to bid because the market will be closed.
Right. So you get the most amount of money in the last seconds. If they close the market is not consistent. It's not a 30 minutes on the dot, it opens up. People might not know when it opens up again. Your bid gets extended. So if your bid was going to end at 11:01 and it gets extended, the market opens, no one even knows it's open, and then you don't get the full return. So time your auction so it does not end important. In the middle of the bid. Very important.
Timing, very important. This is for sellers. Remember this. This video is for sellers. If you're trying to sell something that you hold dear and you want to get the most for it, you know it's worth more than the floor. This is when we think that auctions have the best place for sellers. When it comes to buying, completely different video.
Another thing too is I wouldn't like the weekends as well, because you might have a lot of big drop. Veve does a lot of big drops on weekends on Saturday. Yep. So it's just best maybe just to stay away from it. You never know.
There's also a lot less traffic, I would think, on weekends, just even based off of videos and
YouTube videos. Yeah,
people searching our videos. The weekends are usually a little bit like less views or whatnot because people are busy. They're doing things with family. During the week, people have a routine. They say, "Okay, I'm gonna go sit down. I'm gonna go try and snipe some VVs." Watch Superstar Money's video at this time. Oh, they're late on their video. I need to hit bell notifications so I know when they're posting. That type of thing, right?
That's right. That's right. Exactly. So another thing, I think this is kind of obvious, but obviously you want to at least know your market. So if you're going to go list, like for example, the grandpa number 70, at least have an idea what they go for. Know the floor. Know what mint number 500 is going for. Know what number 200 is going for. So you have some idea, because you want eyes on it. If you go too high, like there's so many people that have like these middle of the tier mint numbers, and then they list them for like over the floor value in an auction. You're not going to get anything. Like you got to go under the floor. If you have a middle mint, go under the floor so you get eyes on it, and you probably won't even get the floor, to be honest.
And these smart guys, they watch it. So if they know you have a mint up there, like they'll watch it. They'll go check it in 3 days, and they'll say, "Oh, this guy lowered it. Maybe he'll lower it again."
Yeah.
Maybe he'll lower it again until they get into the price range that they want. So by doing the auction, you force their hand. They have to put the price up that they would pay, and that becomes the true price. So all of this business about market cap and whatnot, even if you're just talking straight floor games, the floor might be too high for a lot of things, and it has to come down. Example, Spider-Man 252, Rob Stuff. That floor is way too high. So no one's buying it right now.
What's it at right now?
I don't know. It's probably like 2,500 or something like that. I don't
it's okay then. It's holding. It's holding.
We're joking. Maybe not Spider-Man 252, but there's things out there that don't sell because the floors are too high, and that's not the true dollar value of the item.
Isn't R2D2 over 3K, under 3K now?
Is he?
Something like that.
I haven't been watching them.
Yeah, he's under 3K because we've done lots of videos about how the market caps right now seem pretty unsustainable based on the multiples and based on how many gems are in app, thanks to Omi the Clown showing us how many
Pudding Cheeks, Bravo's Assassin.
Pudding Cheeks.
Yeah, Pudding Cheeks. Bravo's Assassin doing all that the wallet research and stuff. Solid follows on Twitter. Even go follow Omi the Clown. He's got the ecomi wiki site up.
Yeah.
So look up a lot of people creating for the web for the community. They should be following on Twitter.
So if I guess in summary, if you're selling your Veve collectibles, you might be selling them wrong, especially if you have those elite ones. If you just want to liquidate and you want to get the best return, you might want to use auctions to make your big money. So that's
a number 70 grandpa. It's going to be up for 1,000 on auction right after this video. Go take a look. No, just joking, guys. But for real, become a superstar, because that is the one way you're going to see a bunch more videos like this. We try to give you tips and tricks. It's never financial advice, but it is just a fun time every single time. And like I said at the beginning of the video, go tell your neighbor, ring the doorbell, let them know. Even if you haven't talked to them like 3 years, they really want to know that you became a superstar.
Yeah, and join the Superstar fam. We always want to hear from you. Comment below. Let us know what you think about this. Have you used an auction before? Did you ever realize this? Did you learn something from this video? And do you plan on using auctions in the future for ways that we describe, or another way that maybe you think could be effective? Let us know below. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know if you don't agree with us. We will respond to every single comment, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.